everybody, are you ready for a festive baking video? Here I have my wife's book, Italian is Christmas, and I'm going to make these melting snowman cookies, which just look really adorable. Here is what you need. Some plain flour, some chocolate chips slash small chocolatey bits, so you could use Cocoa Pops or whatever, little tiny bits of chocolate for the buttons. This isn't required, but I found it in my cupboard, thought it'd be cute. This is sort of sparkly snow stuff to go on top. You need some icing pens, like writing pens for icing. You need some caster sugar, some icing sugar, some unsalted butter, some marshmallows, and ideally you need like little candied orange slices. I couldn't find them in the supermarket. The best I could do was this. And this is mixed Italian peel. I don't know if I'm going to be eating it because it's not like the same sort of sweetness as the rest of these ingredients. So I'll put them on for the nose and I'll probably take them off and eat them. However, if you get the right thing, eat them because they're delicious. Let's begin. Step 1, preheat the oven to 180 degrees. Okay, I can do that. Let's preheat this bitch. Boink. Put the sugar and butter in a bowl and cream together until thick and pale. How much sugar and butter? 110 grams of caster sugar, 225 grams of softened butter. Okie doke. Scales. Here they are. So, 110 grams of caster sugar. 110. Excellente. 225 of butter, and there's a 250 gram packet here, so let's see if we can do it by eye. Oh, this butter's very softened. I don't like it. Ugh. Why? I still hate butter. All these baking videos I've done, you'd think I'd be immune to it by now. I still hate it. Oh, I need a knife. Okay, so if this is 250 and I need 225, let's see if I take that bit off, how close we get. That is 210. Oh god, I've made it all gross. Oh no, okay. Off you come. Come on. Stubborn. Oh. Do you like my Christmas jumper, by the way? Cute, isn't it? Got mince pies all over it. Although the bobbles here keep putting me off. I keep seeing bobbles on my shoulder. Okay, as the recipe requires, thick and pale. There we go. Adding in the flour next, and we need 275 grams of flour plus extra for dusting. Okay. Oh no, I'm out of flour, but because I'm really good at baking in the gym now, I knew I wasn't going to have enough, and I've got some more down here. Where are you? You'll do. I need another 75 grams. Oh, a little bit too much. There we go. Oh, I'm getting good at this, aren't I? So, how's life? How's the Christmas shopping going? Have you all made your lists of what you want to get for Christmas? Are you on the good list, on the naughty list, on the nice list? Alright, here's my cookie dough. Looking good, right? What comes next? Dust the work surface with flour, tip the mixture onto the surface and work into a disc with your hands, gathering all the crumbly bits as you go and working them into a dough. Okay, alright, we'll do that. I'm going to have to touch it, aren't I? I hate touching buttery things. My surface is dusted. Let's get my dough out. That was disappointing, wasn't it? I was hoping it was going to like flop a bit more. Okay, let's get all the crumbly bits added together, making it into a disc. Okay, I'm reading on ahead, and the next bit got quite technical. Roll out the dough into a thickness of 5 millimeters, then cut out 20 circles with a 7 centimeter cutter, re-rolling scraps of dough as necessary and arranging them on the lined baking sheets as you go. I didn't line my tray with baking sheets, and I don't know where my roller is, and I don't know like what 5 millimeters is, what 7 centimeter cutter is. Let's wing it! It's Christmas! What can go wrong, eh? I am not prepared for this. That's not enough baking paper. Who put that in the drawer? That's not enough for anything. I'm all about not wasting things, but that is ridiculous. I haven't got any more. Okay. Fine, we're gonna have to just butter it. Whatever it's called. Grease it. It's gonna be fine. Absolutely fine. Don't panic. I see you're panicking. Don't panic. It's possible that they'll stick a little bit, but that's fine. There we go. My tray is exceptionally well greased. Sometimes, baking's about thinking on your feet, being able to react to situations. I do have butter under my nails though, and I'm not happy about that one bit. Right, where is my rolling pin, and where are my cutters? Rolling pin, rolling pin. Oh, here we go. That's a nice rolling pin. I wish I had one of those ones, you know, have you seen those rolling pins that you can get where you have like a little measurer on the end which tells you the thickness? That's what we could do with in this house. I need cookie cutters. I have a lot of cutters. None of them have a number on them anywhere to tell me what's 7 centimeters. Oh, this could be the one. 7 centimeters, right? Or this one? Wait. Okay, so I've got a 7.5 centimeter, and I've got a 6.5 centimeter. I'm gonna go bigger because my marshmallows are quite big. All right, don't need you anymore, and you can all get out of my life as well. Right, so I'm gonna roll this to a thickness of 5 millimeters, but it's gonna stick to that, isn't it? So I'm gonna be very wise. Oh, I was gonna say that's rolling really well. I'm gonna say that's about 0.5 centimeter, 5 millimeters. All right, let's start cutting. Oh, this is super satisfying, lifting everything off. I like baking like this. I'm on round 2 now. The dregs of round 1 have all been mushed together, and I am making some more cookies out of it. To be fair, on the first bunch I got 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, so that's quite good. I did discover though that the closer to the edge you get, the thinner the dough, so I'm actually going to do this one more central, I think. Right, I put some more flour on top because it keeps sticking to the rolling pin, but I'm a bit concerned that the more flour I add, the drier the consistency. So I'm going to have cookies at the beginning that were really sort of soft, and then cookies afterwards that are maybe a bit crustier. I don't know. Not sure if you want a crusty cookie. Here I have 18 cookies. There is quite a lot of variance in them. Like my last one, my 18th one, is about 1.5 millimeters thick because I ran out of dough, and my third one there is probably, I would say, 8 millimeters thick, but I'm not going to mess around with them. I'm going to put them all in. They'll all be delicious and they'll all be individual, just like you and me and everyone else. So they go in the oven now for 13 to 15 minutes. In case you can't tell, I'm very festive today and just nothing's getting me down. Things have gone wrong, but I'm only baking. I'm not saving lives. It's fine. My cookies are in the oven. The next thing to do, weirdly, because I figured it'd be the last thing I do, is to decorate the faces. Now the faces are the marshmallows, just the white ones, not the pink ones, because obviously snowmen don't get sunburn, they just melt. Oh, I've got 15 white ones, which means I'm going to have to use 3 pink ones. They're going to be, you know, tanned, these snowmen, that's fine. Now, okay, so I've got my faces, and now I need my writing icing. I haven't got a brown one, which is annoying. Usually use like a brown or a black for coal or stones or whatever you use to make snowmen's faces. But I do have yellow, I've got green, I've got blue, and I've got red. So I'm just going to make the multicoloured snowman. I'm going to draw on eyes, and I'm going to draw on a mouth, and I'll do a little dot for a nose, which I will then stick little triangles of my orangey bits on. They're going to be cute. What colour what's my most snowman friendly? Green, I'm in blue, right? Because blue's icy. Okay, I am, what, 5 faces in? The novelty does wear off quite quickly, and also, this stuff is gross! Orange is one of my favourite fruit, but I don't understand why anyone would want to keep the orange peel and put it in some sort of weird pickly sauce thing. It does not, it smells sweet, because obviously oranges are sweet, but it doesn't smell like baking sweet. It just smells really gross, so I'm going to make sure I'll take them off when it comes to actually eating my snowmen faces. For some reason, the faces in Tarn's book look really adorable. Mine look evil. Oh, hello. I don't know if you can hear that. That was my timer going off. That is 13 minutes up. Let's check on my cookies. Oh, they look good. They look very good. Okay, let's turn this off. Oh, the bottom shelf looked good. The top shelf... Oh no, hang on. Even the bottom shelf don't look great. I didn't allow a great deal of room for expansion. I have a cookie. I talk about they're supposed to be melted. Whoops, that's fine. I'll cut them out. Should have left a bit more space for them to grow into. This is not my finest baking with Jim. Usually baking with Jim goes pretty well, right? Today, not so much. But I do think that's something to do with my approach to it today. I'm very slapdash. My marshmallow faces are all done. They're not attractive, but they're done. And while my cookies are cooling, I'm going to make my puddle of icing. To do that, all you need is icing sugar, which I have here, and milk. Where's my milk? In the fridge. Basically, you just kind of keep adding bits of both until you get the consistency you want. And what you're looking for It's a consistency that you can kind of pour on top, but it's still quite thick and isn't going to dribble off everywhere. So let's make it up as we go. My dog's down here licking up flour I've dropped on the floor. Martha, you can do better than flour. You're above this. Stop it. She does not care. Then again, the other day she ate tampon, so her standards are very low. Look at that, that's quite good consistency, I reckon. It's kind of runny, but still sticky. That'll do. I'm going to leave it maybe 5 more minutes to let that cool still, because it's still a bit warm, and I've made the mistake many times with baking with Jim where I've put icing on warm things. It just kind of melts it and it goes all squishy. Patience. I mean, is there even any point with that one? I think I'll leave that one to one side. There's 3 in there that I'm just going to leave because they're just like too brown. That's fine. Because actually, there was also 3 pink marshmallows that I didn't want to use. So there we go. Now we get to the ones that I kind of messed up a bit. Oh, I broke that cookie. That's right, I can ice it together, I hope. Oh, I broke another cookie! I need to be a bit less slapdash. Firstly, I'm going to try and repair the ones that I broke. Okay. Let's try to make these guys puddly. I'm literally just going to pour a little blob onto the middle of each one and let it just kind of do its thing and melt. Not melt, but, you know, spread. Okay, I've still got some left. We're going for round 2. Oh dear. Oh, I've just realised why I'm in this sort of mood about it all. I'm really jet lagged. That's why I think I've gone a little bit crazy. Anyway, let's keep making these marshmallow things. They've all got icing on them. Now it's time to add on the marshmallow heady facey bit and then also the chocolate buttons. And then when that's dry, you draw on arms with an icing pen. For some reason, you know, I feel like adding little buttons here is making a world of difference. They suddenly look quite cute. Not the gumdrop buttons! I'm going to leave that to set now, and then I'm going to give them all a little icing scarf. If I had brown as well, or black, I would make little arms, but I haven't got brown or black, so I'm not going to. But I'm going to leave them to set for like 5-6 minutes, and then come give them all a little scarf. Let's do scarves. I'm going to do red scarves, I think. How are they? Oh, they're really well done in the book. I've got a feeling mine aren't going to be that good. Let's try though. That is cute though, isn't it? I love it. Final 2. For some reason I'm getting really shaky now. I think it's because I'm excited to eat them. Oh no. As I was doing that, I've just watched the nose fall off this guy here. See if I can stick you back on. You might need a bit of icing, mightn't you? Just about done, but as a little pièce de résistance, I've got some like glittery, sparkly snow stuff here, which I remember Tan used once before and went everywhere. But, you know, Christmas comes but once a year. Oh no, it really comes out! Whoops, okay. A little less zealous. Okay, guys, I've done it. Oh, that stuff really tastes funny. I have made my melting snowman cookies. I'm going to pick the best one and show it to you. There is no best one, because some of them look better in terms of the bake, but are then crusty around the edges as I had to cut them out. Some of them are better shape-wise, but then burnt to buggery. So I'm going to pick this guy here. Can I pick you up? Here we go, look. Look at him! I'm not going to eat this one on camera, because I'm going to save him for the thumbnail. Instead, I'm going to eat one of the ugly ones on camera. To tell you what I think about them. Let's go for this guy here. Alright. Oh yeah, I've got to pull the nose off because it's made from orange stuff, wasn't it? Let's do this. No, they're really nice. I mean, to be honest, they're just kind of like your basic cookie dough. So it's just flour, butter and sugar. But that's a great cookie. And then you have your sugar on top. But really tasty. If you make these, and you make them better than I did, let's face it, you can't make them much worse. Let me know by using the hashtag BakingWithJim and send me a photo on Twitter or Instagram or something. I hope you have a lovely December and a great festive period, and I will see you very, very soon. Bye!